We have brochures to hand out. If you wouldn't mind just keeping your hand out, we have some brochures for you, welcome brochures that Cindy will give out to you. As y'all, is anyone here from the Tea Party message? And the new folks is from the Tea Party? Is that where you heard from us? Okay. Well, welcome. So we have a welcome pack for you. Next one. I'll give you a little update on our Tea Party we had Saturday. We had a 9/11 Memorial Tea Party. We had about 350, maybe 400 at the max that came at any one time. We had 49 new members signed up to be part of our group from the Tea Party. That tells you, even with a group that size, that people still haven't heard the message yet. And it's a matter that our message works when we have an opportunity to get it out. 49 members is good. We had about 1,400 and another 50. So we're getting there. We raised $250 from our Kool-Aid stand for the Lone Survivors Foundation. It helps the military folks that have been wounded in combat. It's just a wonderful thing to be able to donate to something like that. 100% of the proceeds that we get from goes in that box or that Kool-Aid stand go directly to the foundation. David Simpson, who's here tonight, was awarded a taxpayer champion from Empower Texans. Empower Texans is a big organization. It's not a little tea party. So it's a big thing that he has in there. David's here. He has something. He's going to have a little event tomorrow night. If you're interested in going to it in Gilmer type event, Cindy has some of the brochures that should be able to hand out. Just talk to Cindy if you're interested in attending this little event that David's having tomorrow in Gilmer. The main speaker was Apostle Klaver from RagingElephants.com. The only word to describe that was wow. Okay? Can I hear a wow if you were there? 1, 2, 3. Wow. We are in a church. We can do that. Okay? We can get excited. Now, he was a dynamic speaker. Who would like to see Apostle Klaver come back? I put both hands up, but I got to talk. So we did really good. Apostle Klaver has his organization. He does say, I'd like to have something to help cover all my costs. The folks at our Tea Party were generous enough to give about $300 to help cover his costs. So thank you very much for that. We have a chance to get dynamic speakers, but he came from Austin that morning, and it's tough he needs some money to cover his costs. I mean, it's just part of the deal. Next one. What's next up for our group? We have next on the agenda. We have Hallsville's Western Days. We have a booth. It'll be Friday, September 30th, and Saturday, October 1st. Again, it's a way to get our message out. Cindy has enough folks to work the booth, but you're welcome to come by and stay with us and have some fellowship time with us and just come with us. It's to get the message out. Tell people who we are. Our message works when we can get it out. And it is inside in the Gold Hall, and it is air conditioned. Can I say amen for air conditioning? Yeah. If you were with us out there at the airport for the balloon race, you'd be saying amen for that. Okay, next one. Upcoming meetings. These are things that are coming up. The Monday, October 3rd meeting is going to be our next monthly meeting. This one's a little late because of the Tea Party and the Labor Day. But the speaker will be Kathy Adams from Texas Eagle Forum. She's going to talk on Agenda 21, One World Government. If you don't know anything about it, be here for that. It's something you really need to know about. Saturday, October 15th, there's a U.S. Senate debate. The candidates will debate in Tyler from 3 to 6. If you need more information, it's on our website. Talk to Cindy. She'll give you more information on the candidates for U.S. Senate. K. Billy Hutchinson's spot. We're having Oktoberfest at the Reserve. It was donated to us. Free. On Sunday, October 23rd, 2 to 5 p.m. It's not really political. We're going to invite a lot of the city officials, county officials. We just want to have fun and fellowship with fellow conservatives. We don't get a chance to really mingle and talk and stuff at meetings and tea parties. This will be a great time to just kick back, have fun, have some food, might be some entertainment if we can swing it, and just have some fellowship with your fellow conservatives. This is all on our website. These are all in the emails that come out. So when they come out, please read them. The Monday, November 7th monthly meeting. Our guest speaker will be David Simpson. He's always real popular like Louis, so we have him scheduled for November 7th. The next meeting in December, speaker is Mr. Alan Clark. Again, very special speaker. Cindy's really good at getting these folks. He's the Special Forces veteran. He's won several awards for heroism in battle. He's a double amputee. He's going to give a talk on civilization jihad. Basically talks about what's going on with Sharia law and the Muslims and things like that. These are things that you don't know. That if you don't come to groups and hear these things, you would never know that what's going on. Very interesting stuff. Early December, we have Longview Christmas Parade. You'll see George up on the stand, Merry Christmas. And I'm looking for a replacement George Washington. If anyone would like to put on a George Washington or Uncle Sam costume, you come talk to me. I'm happy to help you out. Don't everybody rush at once, okay? All right. The last thing I'd like to say is all these speakers that you get, like the gentleman tonight, we'll talk about him a little bit, all these folks, Cindy finds these people. She's just amazing for what she can do. So I'd just like to just kind of do a little shout out for Cindy in that, you know, I just do the talking. She does all this stuff. So it's all hers that she's done it. So thank you to Cindy. There's a constitutional amendment election coming up in November. If groups like ours, most of the people out there have no clue, but your Constitution in Texas has got 10 amendments that are up for a vote. Voting will take place November 8th. How many even knew that there was a constitutional election? Okay, you're the people that know because you're active in our group. You walk in the mall, you go in Lowe's, you go to somewhere in Walmart, you might get 1 out of 50 that know. And that's a shame because we all need to know. Anyway, there's information on the websites, on our website about the amendments and where to vote, early vote, and where to vote on November 8th in Gray County. So go check our website out. There's good information. The city has stuff in the back tables that talk about the amendments and what they are. Please vote and just pass the word around. We'll probably get 3% of we'll probably get 5% of the eligible voters and about 2% or 1% of the population that is age appropriate to vote. And that they're going to make the rules for the rest of Texas. Next one here. One thing the two things that we're really pushing, and we really want to talk about, is our program here is going to be hard to be adopt a street or adopt your neighborhood and some phone calls. You're going to keep hearing that. This is where the rubber meets the road. If you want to take action, this is where you get your results. We are really, really pushing these programs because they are effective. They make the difference. To adopt the street, we basically ask that if you want to walk your neighborhood or you want to walk some other neighborhoods in Longview, we'll pick you a nice neighborhood, maybe up to 100 houses. You can do 200, you can do 50, whatever you're comfortable with. You pick what issues or what candidate you want to support. You want to support candidate A, we're going to give you the neighborhood, we're going to give you information on that candidate and train you how to approach the door and talk to people. You want candidate B, we'll give you information on candidate B. We're not telling you who to vote for. We're saying we're going to help you pick a neighborhood, make a difference. If we can get 50 people knocking on doors at 100 houses each, 5,000 houses, we can get half of those people to talk to them and get them out to vote. That could be 2 per house, maybe 3. You could move 5,000 to 6,000 votes in Gray County. You're a force. This is where the results come from. So if you'd like to do that, don't be afraid. We've done it. It's actually kind of fun. You get to meet your neighbors, you get to banter a little bit with them, and you make a big difference. If that's something you think you can do, we have sign-up sheets, or on the bottom of your list on your candidate selection, just place your name, phone number, and email. We'll get back to you. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me where you want to do it, and we'll fit whatever you want to do. It's as little or much as you want to do. Okay. Biggest impact, sign-up sheets, we'll do, and we'll train you. We'll train you, make you comfortable. That's the bottom deal. Okay, you can go together with someone else. You can go by yourself, whatever you like to do. Next one. If that's not your bag, you don't want to walk, you can't walk, you're not real comfortable knocking on someone's door, we can do the same type of impact to a little lesser degree with phone calls. We're going to make it easy. If it comes down to it, you want to do a local candidate, we're going to give you a piece of paper with a little spreadsheet, little lines, has their name, phone number, and you just call them. They're local, so your call will be free. Just cross them off when you talk to them. It could be that simple. Or the candidates can set up a thing where you can call on their computer. You can call all through the county. It's all free to you. You make as many calls or as least calls as you want. It's all based on who you want to pick, who you want to support as candidates. We can do this for bond elections, candidates. We're mainly gearing up for the primaries in the spring, and then of course, the big enchilada in the fall. But the spring primaries are just as important. A lot of candidates, we don't have a Democrat opponent around here. So if we want to get the best candidates in the primary on the other side, we need to be ready to go in the spring. And that's what we're aiming for. Rigged and ready in the spring, and then we'll help in the fall. So it's easy, it's comfortable. You do as many or as little as you want. Your candidate will train you. You do it on your own time. It's all up to you. These are the two things, in that order. Walking and knocking on doors, talking to people face to face, and then also sitting there saying, please call them on the phone. The two things if you want to make an impact. Okay, next one. Again, no cost. We'll provide training, simple, easy, comfortable. Sign-up sheets on the outside or on the bottom of that form that talk about candidates. Okay, next. Here's the little straw poll that we gave you when you walked in. During the course of the talk, we'll ask you to just check off your first choice for president and then your second choice. It's not binding, we're just taking a straw poll. We're going to report this on a national type thing, and then they're going to announce it probably in about another month or so. On the bottom, you see where you have your name, email address, and phone number. If you'd like to do walking neighborhoods or calling, put your name and address right down there, and we'll collect it. When you're done at the end of the program, we'll just collect them on the table right out there in the back. When you walk out there on the table, just leave them right there. Okay, donate for our group. I usually put something in here just to remind you. We have our We the People or Longview Tea Party, we're the same thing. We're self-funded, we get no help from any outside source. We rely on donations from our members to get our message out. We have expenses on road signs, web server, email servers. We just started a monthly automatic phone calling list to try to get people to remind them about meetings and tea parties and things like that. If something comes up, we'll put that automatic phone caller on those too. We have booth rentals for all the things we do to get our message out, Xerox, tea party, event flags, business cards, mailing costs to get the YouTube stuff up and running. So it's all a cost. 100% of the donations go to get our message out. We don't pay rent anywhere, we work out of our house. Nobody gets paid a penny for doing anything that they do for us. It's all volunteer work. It's strictly to get the message out. We're building up a little fund, reserve fund, so that we can put a $700, $800 ad in the paper if we need to. We want to buy a $800, $1,000 set of road signs. We need to have that so that we can get our message out. So if you can help, there's a donation box in the back, one for us and one for the church, because the church gives us this facility. We're very, very fortunate to have it. So if you can help out in that regard, that'd be fine. If you can, great. Okay. But, do we want your money? No. Given a choice, we want your time, we want your talents. We don't want your money. We want you to be involved in the group. We want you to put some time and whatever talents you can do in the group. We'll find something for you to do. You just tell us what you want. Big thing, walk the neighborhood, make the phone calls. Again, direct message, direct impact. That's what we're looking for. Just talk to Cindy, we'll fit you in no matter what you can do or what you can't do. We'll fit you in. YouTube, we are high tech. No one noticed Garrett in the middle with a little YouTube camera? When you go to our website, probably in a week or so, you're gonna see Mike's Corner and our speaker in about 10-minute segments, because that's what YouTube will let you post. Put the YouTube in there, you can click it on your computer, you can forward it to your friends, you can watch our meetings from the comfort of your own computer in 10-minute increments. Okay, it's a great thing to do. We're high tech. Thank you to Garrett for helping us get us started on this and getting us up on YouTube. Cindy will email you in one of the letters the links on how to get to our website or YouTube.